comedy? So, therapy's fantastic, but you gotta play it safe, whether you're dating or trick-or-treating. I know that trick-or-treat just ended for all of us, at least for me and my family. I have a 6 and a 7-year-old. It is the middle of November. Thanksgiving is very soon. It was like the trick-or-treat that would never end. I was thinking about calling the season Winterween because it just kept going on and on. As you might know, trick-or-treat was canceled due to bad weather. My kids were ecstatic about it. For me, it was a never-ending horror show. I had to purchase these really expensive costumes for my kids. My 7-year-old, my daughter, she wanted to be the Grim Reaper. I was like, you're 7. What do you have to be sad about? Why are you so goth? My son, he wanted to be a Minecraft creeper. I have no idea what that is, but it does rhyme with his sister's costume, and I have a soft spot for poetry, so it was all good. Trick-or-treating with your young children when they're 3 or 4 years old, that's fantastic because they're small, tiny little legs. They can't carry them very far. They can go about a block. And then they're tired, they're exhausted, you're home before dark, it's fantastic. But I am old, and now that my children are older, they can go farther. I do not enjoy farther as an old person. So the kids are all excited, they want to get as much candy as possible. My trick for this past treat was whenever there was a long stretch of houses, in between, like, okay, this person has given us some candy, oh, there's a pumpkin and some lights, 4 houses down, I would be just like, run, children, run! Your candy depends upon it! And they would scuttle off and get really exhausted. We were home before 7. It was fantastic. It was a really good strategy. Highly recommended. So I spent all this money on the costumes, and I'm never going to do it again. It's a total scam. The costumes stayed on them for the entire 1 minute it took from them to leave the front door and get to the sidewalk before they took them off, and we're all like, oh, I'm so hot. So next year, I'm just going to smear lipstick on their face. When they say, well, Mommy, what am I? I'll be like, your mommy's lack of motivation. So, because trick-or-treat was so delayed, we were able to go to all these safe trick-or-treat events. Has anybody ever been to a safe trick-or-treat? They have them at the mall, they have them at the Civic Center, they have them at Safety Town. My God, these things are terrible. They're horrifying. I mean, it's supposed to be a safe trick-or-treat, but it's pretty scary. So it's like thousands of desperately impoverished children begging for the only calories they're going to ingest this Winterween. It's a little bit like Battle Royale. You go in, and everybody's queuing up to get money from all of these organizations that are handing out candy. And parents are cutting line, kids are cutting line. I had parents vaping onto my children. This big, dense fog of vape smoke filled the arena. The children went out with their styrofoam swords and battled to the death until only one would remain who could get the full-sized candy bars from the NECO foster agency table. It was rough. What I want to know is, what does an unsafe trick-or-treat look like? Like, how metal would that be? Like, would it be like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome metal? We dress up the kids in leather armor with spikes. They go begging door to door for clean water, scavenging for Laffy Taffy and the burned out homes of a society that once stood as a beacon of hope but is no more. I mean, that's what trick-or-treating in the West End is like. That's where I go. They have the best water. Thank you all very much.